selling real one Chevy.
Hey everyone, welcome to I Just Watched. Welcome back. I'm Joseph, and we're about to discuss episode 5 to She-Hulk. And we're almost there. I mean, it's 9 episodes. We're a little bit over half now. The show, to me, has steadily gotten a bit better. I say that because I'm going to get into this episode. I got to hit you with the usual, which is hopefully you like this enough to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell to get notified. Spoiler warning before I forget, because sometimes I feel like I do. Right off the bat, the CGI for She-Hulk, I know I keep pointing it out, but my issue is when she's business She-Hulk, her CG doesn't feel as fluent. It doesn't feel as smooth. It doesn't feel as clean as when we get those moments of her, I guess maybe more free She-Hulk when she's, fighting, or even on the dates, or, a little bit outside of work She-Hulk. Then it's cleaner, or it appears to be cleaner. I've read the articles talking about how, they're overworking their people and they're not giving enough time. I'm just one of many. I'd rather them slow down and give us cleaner products, because there's no way we should be progressing with technology and capabilities and things get worse. You shouldn't be making more money, using more money, and things getting worse. The Drip Broker, I think, was just a funny nod. The Iron Man 3s, cool. I mean, my favorite are the BC 3s. Homeboy, who has like a deep crush on her, and he's fucking hilarious with his shoes and his drip game and all that. Me as fuck, okay? When he picked up the shield and the hammer, and he's in the background just like using them. I don't care if it says Avengers or Avengers. He's very much a relatable character. I'm enjoying him. Nikki is a great sidekick to Jennifer. I think is dope. Jennifer's having the conversation with her attorney and he drops Thor and Doctor Strange. I feel like it was a slight nod to when Spidey was like, oh, we're using our made up names. When she reads her, was it Match Me or whatever, her Tinder profile, bruh, sturdy back and a reinforced bed frame, I was like, I mean, clearly I'm not a type, but hey, I volunteer as tribute. Take me out, coach. Like, put me in and let her take me out. I thought that shit was actually pretty fucking funny. Luke gives me mad Devil Wears Prada vibes to his character. He was funny. This episode didn't have a lot of like real important stuff to me. Like, this episode definitely feels like a filler. And this series at points feels like a giant filler. Like, this series is how I described or talked about how Miss Marvel, they try to do so much with one character, so they diluted and just threw a bunch of shit into one character to try to push forward whatever their plans are. I feel where that one did that, She-Hulk, they're trying to do something similar, but in a sense where like, okay, we got to show this, do this, reference this, do that. So I feel like the show is almost being sacrificed in a sense. Like, its level of quality that it can be or should be or could be or is at times is being sacrificed in order to shove so much shit into it to push forward, either with real cameos or Easter eggs or even bullshit ones. I say that because Luke is designing Daredevil's new helmet. I mean, going with the classic yellow, which is fine. It's not. I don't like it. Like, we never got the full red. I want the full red with the DD. That's what I want. Clearly, we're getting the like yellow and brown with a bit red, which is fine. But it makes me question. So what happened to? Are they gonna explain what happened to his original tailor, the guy who originally helped him? And also, apparently, Mr. Cox himself said that this isn't Daredevil's not a season 4. It's a completely new thing. It doesn't really make sense to me. Why are you going to use things from a previous series, show, movie, but then say it's completely different in its own? At that place, you should have just started over. Is my personal opinion. We'll see where that goes. Also, apparently, I read that there's supposed to be an end credit scene to every episode. This one did not have one, so I was disappointed. And really, shenanigans aside, just like the previous episode, it's the drawings that had like some interesting little things. The previous one, Jake the Goat, don't have to be bringing Mephisto into it, but it's clearly a reference to him. Whether it's a throwaway to get our Mephisto blood boiling again, or if it's real, it doesn't matter. The sneakers in this one, when you pause it, there was clear Avenger ones, Captain America, Falcon, Black Panther, Iron Man, Spidey, Hulk, Moon Knight. There was some clear ones. But the ones that stood out the most to me was there was a pair of Things, Deadpool. This one, I'm not sure if it was Nova Corps, and Cyclops. Those are the ones that really stood out to me because it's the Thing, Fantastic Four, obviously. And I think I saw one that resembled Human Torch, but I'm not entirely sure. I understand the references to him, but for him to already have the shoes means they already exist, right? because that was his sneaker collection, and he was showing her the new Iron Man 3s. So yes, I think it's a neat Easter egg and cameo to these other characters and stuff that, are or might or soon be joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But in that sense, do they already exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have preferred different stuff that already exists, so that way it makes sense to him having these shoes. Why is there going to be a Thing shoe, a Deadpool shoe, and blah, 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 if those don't technically exist yet? A train of thought that I had. And there was definitely a few more. I just couldn't make them all out. If there's other ones that you saw that I didn't mention, let me know down below. What do you think of the show so far? I think this episode is my least favorite so far. Episode 4 was my favorite, not just because of the fight and the actual introduction of demons, through the realm and all that. It was my favorite because I think it did the best job of showing us Jennifer being the lawyer, and then She-Hulk being that version of herself that's outgoing, a little more confident, the dates, but then at the same time you see her interaction with Wong and other superheroes, and then you see her actually do superheroes. Like, it had a good mix and combination of stuff plus humor. This one, not so much. In a show that kind of feels like a filler at times, this whole episode to me was a giant waste and filler. This whole episode felt like we need to do something in order to drop this one Easter egg of Daredevil's helmet that's being designed by Luke. So that's what it felt like. I could be wrong. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. What do you think of the show so far? I love hearing from you. Comments, questions, concerns. Where are we going? Let me know down below. Until next time, stay safe. Be well. Adios.